Hi guys, we're at my favorite farmers market where they have the most beautiful flowers, and I wanted to show you what's going on middle of July. Last time I was here, I picked up these beautiful flowers and their prices are reasonable here. I want to go into the perennial section. Look how pretty these are. Really nice variety of dahlias. Look at the sunflowers. Oh my god. They're $12.99. Oh, that just reminds me of like August. Look how perfect they are. These are really pretty. These are Rupestris Rosy Posy. I like the color. I like the color combo. And they have the hibiscus here. That one is looking way better than this. Mel, if you're watching this, they have the lantana here. Finally, these are annuals though, just remember. And then look at this color combo. $17.99 for this basket. What's this beautiful little thing? Hunky Dory Sky Blue Lark's Spur. Oh, it comes in the blue, then the darker blue. Yeah, both are same flower. This is called an Angeloia. Let me show you the tag. Very pretty colors. There's the pink with the white, the purple, and then another version of like light purple. $17.99. The foxglove looks beautiful here, but it doesn't do well in my garden. I don't know why. I think I just need to find the perfect spot for it. I think it has to do with like drainage and the soil. So I gotta look into those. Because yeah, I've lost two already. Dianthus is looking gorgeous with the red, ruby red, and then the hot pink here. $17.99. Black-eyed Susie. She's beautiful and summery. Ooh, lots of different peonies here. Reddish, the white with the yellow, the pink. Beautiful selection. This is all peonies here. Wow, look at this fabulous color, like a peachy. And then this one is gorge too. Whoa, $42. Very nice though. Look how beautiful their hibiscuses are. Let's see how much the plant is. $49. Look at the beautiful bougainvillea here. This is like the nicest color ever. It's so tropical. How much are they here? $79, but look how thick the stems are. This is definitely something you can overwinter inside. That's definitely a healthy plant. Beautiful shades of yellow with brown. Gorgeous. This is like the cornflower that I bought from my work. Look at this fabulous color. Beautiful. I'm looking for echinacea. And they had so many last time I was here. Maybe it's at the front. And then we get into the purples here. This beautiful sage. Very pretty. And then I have to look these up because they're gorgeous. They're called Siam Tulip. Look at that. That is stunning. How much are these? $29.99. Wow. That screams tropics. It looks like a lily almost. Yeah, I looked it up twice. That's what it's called. It's beautiful. They have the nicest selection of olive little trees. They're quite expensive here, but they're beautiful. I don't have a price, but the last time I checked, they were like $69. But love the shape. And then look at these beautiful mangave. Look at the quality on them and the shape. They're beautiful. I've been wanting to get one of those philodendrons plants. She's a beauty here. There's no price. I don't even want to ask. I bet you it's a lot. Gorgeous leaves. Large and fully grown, the coleuses. Beautiful color. Burgundy trimmed in this greeny, limey trim. I just noticed he has huge fig trees. $1.99. You definitely need a greenhouse to have one of these. I keep looking at this and I want to purchase it, but it doesn't really go with my theme of garden. I think this would be nice like for Mother's Day or somebody's birthday. It's stunning though. The beautiful phlox all in different colors. Yeah, I think I missed the echinacea. It's all cornflower that's left here. Too bad. You know, sometimes you have to just get things as you see them and not wait because they're going to be gone. So this beauty had to come with me. It was 25% off of $30. And she's gorgeous. I love her. I'll show you when I hang it and the spot. I wanted echinacea. They had none left. So it was very hard to refrain myself from buying something else. Look how pretty those water grasses. Now I know why it caught my eye. It's another verbena. It's a verbena rigida. And it's a perennial. So I wonder why they would put it in this annual basket. But hey, maybe sometime in August I'll plant it in the ground and it may come back. But I totally get it why it caught my eye. It's so whimsical and tall and beautiful and on sale. And I'm so happy with it. So I hung the pot right here off the porch. She looks so pretty. Let me back up. Look at that. I love her. I love plants like this that are like wild and like just droopy and dreamy. And she's perfect here. But probably in a week or so, I'm going to put her in a pot and put her in the backyard where I spend most of my time now. And so I'll enjoy her here at the front as I drive up. And then I'm going to put her in the back in a beautiful maybe blue pot or terracotta or whatever I'm in the mood for that day. It says on the tag that it attracts hummingbirds. So we'll see if we have any visiting this beautiful flower. So as beautiful as this looks, we need to do a 5-minute cleanup. One reason is these tomatoes. They're sitting in the shade and it's only 3:30 in the afternoon. And same with these ones here. So I'm going to move them somewhere there in the full sun because we're in the middle of July and these tomatoes aren't turning. So again, they look so pretty here. I love the space that they're in. But yeah, it's time to move them. And then I need to do just a 5-minute cleanup. The Gara right next door to each other is kind of, I don't know, maybe I should put it closer together or further apart. I need to move things around and just mix up the color, let the plants, the flowers breathe. And yeah, we need to just clean up here, get rid of some weeds, and let's do a 5-minute cleanup. Well, we know, you and I know it's going to be more than 5 minutes, but the thought of it, you know, like when kids were little and you wanted them to do a cleanup, 5-minute timer. Let's do it. Let's get into it now. Okay, I got my son to move over the tomato plants. Yeah, they need to be here. They're not getting enough sun. So this way, right from about 11 till 7. So there you go. Okay, so now we've earned this little spot here. Let me just clean this up and we'll clean it up and rearrange some flowers. Okay, so I took the trimmer, trimmed everything out. Got hurt in the process. Yep, that doesn't look good. I don't know if it's the string that hit me from the trimmer or a stone. I don't know. Okay, let's blow all this out of the way. Quick cleanup, quick rearranging of the pots Everything's changed over the last month, and let's give each pot more room to grow. So let's move things around. Let's see how heavy these pots are. While I'm here, I'm going to deadhead. Look how beautiful this begonia got. I think I put like four, one, two, let's see here what's going on. Yeah, four plants, four begonia plants. Look how huge it got. Looks beautiful. So what I'm doing is just moving everything out of the way so I can get underneath and clean. And look how dirty it gets underneath. Lots of dead petals on the porch, so we need to clean that out and make it all beautiful again. So I'm planning to move that big blue pot down one or maybe behind. So let me clean the bottom here so that way when I'm moving things around, it's already clean somewhat. Okay, so now that it's freshly washed and clean, let's try to rearrange to feature the bigger pots, how they filled in, how beautiful everything looks. I almost want this beautiful blue and white down on the second step just because it's glorious. And I think I might just do that. Yeah, I'm going to picking that being the nicest, fullest pot here. Let's put it on the second stair. Okay, wish me luck. I don't know how heavy it is. Let's try. I shouldn't have watered it. I know. That's my idea came after. It's okay. It's not too heavy. Okay, so this is the feature step here. Let's put her right here. And I'm giving her more room to grow because she was sitting against the other blue here. She was losing the space to go sideways, to grow out. Yeah, this looks so pretty. You know, it's one thing when we potted these up in May or June and everything was small on a small scale. Now everything is grander and more beautiful and it needs more space. So where am I going to put the other beautiful one? Maybe down here. Maybe on the third. Yeah, let's put her here. Where's her little dish? This corner to give her more room to grow. Okay, they are a little bit too close. So to solve this, I'm just going to bring her back a bit. And then this one out. Let me find the beautiful design here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I love it. Let me put the bunnies back. That way I know how much space is left. If I'm breathing heavy again, it's a very hot day. Yesterday was perfect. This morning was perfect, and now humidity has come back and it's so hard to do anything strenuous. And also my ear is still acting up. So if I'm talking too low, too high, or breathing heavy, that's what's happening in my life. Okay, let's continue with the other planters. So a little bit off topic of gardening. You guys know my love for home sense, home goods anywhere in Florida, here in Toronto. I found this little jar of tomato sauce, but it's just not a regular tomato sauce. It's tiny, but it did the job. It has pine nuts in it, walnuts. Like, it is such a good tomato sauce, sun-dried tomatoes, yeah, cashews, pine nuts. When I read pine nuts, I'm like, I need to get it. So this little tomato, sun-dried tomato sauce, did a whole container of gnocchis. My younger son is obsessed with gnocchi, so this is right up his alley. I hope he enjoys it. I just tasted it. It's delicious. Let me show it to you again. So if you're ever at Home Goods, Home Sense, imported from Italy, delicious. Gave a little bit of the pasta water, the gnocchi water, so that you can dilute this a little bit. It's a little thick, which is great. Just a little bit, so you don't need to use 2 jars. It did the trick. My God, I licked this bowl. It was so good. Okay, I love the way this looks. I love how separating this pot and this pot gave the Gara. Gara is this beautiful, whimsical flower that is an annual here. We cannot have it as a perennial. It will not survive. But it gave it a little bit of more room from this one. They were very close. And this way they look more grand. And I think by giving them the space here, it's going to get even larger. So I'm really excited to see what happens next. I brought over this little bistro table that I have underneath the trees, but I think it's just too much here. I was going to do another like a little coffee area, but it takes away from the beautiful view in the back. So not the best idea. Yeah, this is better. At least I have a view all the way to the end of the backyard and nothing is obstructing it here because I moved tomatoes. I have to pot up this beautiful Pelargonium Vancouver. Got her on sale. She's not doing well in this pot. So let's just put her in this terracotta. Get her out of this plastic pot. And in a few days she'll pick up. She's really pretty. I love the different color of the leaves than the regular geranium. I was going to put her in a porcelain pot, but I didn't like how it looked. I really enjoy seeing geraniums in terracotta pots. I'll put her here so it gets enough sun. Just love her little flowers. Yeah, compared to a regular geranium, these are definitely different. And then I still haven't planted up this beautiful little porcelain soup tureen. So I have this little ivy here. I think I'm going just to put it in here and then maybe add a few of the begonias. I don't know, does that go? Let's just see it like that. No, looks like I'm trying too hard. I think sometimes it's better just to leave it simple and just flowy like this. It's perfect. It has no drainage hole, so I'm really going to have to keep an eye on this, especially when I go away for a day or two. I don't know why this is called a wire vine. I don't know, it doesn't give it justice. It is such a beautiful, whimsical, again, vine, and it looks so pretty. My garden center that I work at, they incorporate it in a lot of their baskets, like their hanging flower baskets. And I just love how it looks. It just adds a little bit of interest. And I love how it flows and moves with the wind. I might even put this on my porch, actually. I think that table off the kitchen might get too much sun. And because we're still having heat waves, I'm losing a lot of flowers. You've seen what happened with my dining room flowers, like dining window ledge flowers. So I think they may end up being over there. So for now, I'm going to leave it here. I need to water everything. See how pretty it is? And we gotta wash the table here and wash the floor, and then we'll put everything back. Okay, 20 minutes is almost up because that's what we're doing. We're calling it a 5-minute, but it's really 20-minute tidy. But we'll just call it 5-minute tidy because that's what I used to tell the kids. Let's do a 5-minute tidy and put the timer on, and in no time the room was clean. Okay, let's wash everything up. By the way, I've had to put my little strawberry pot here on the top level. The chipmunks are eating everything. So they don't want to come too close to the house. They're a little scared. The pot was sitting here before. So yeah, they're a little nervous about coming that close. So we'll see what happens. I got a new growth of new strawberries, so hopefully they won't get stolen. Okay, so everything is washed and watered. I don't usually water in the evening, but for video purposes, it's only like 6 o'clock. So it's still time to dry off so that fungus doesn't grow. It's hot enough. It's going to be dry in a few hours. Yeah, July and August are mostly about maintaining everything, moving things around so that not everything is squished on each other. And yeah, it's just time to enjoy all your hard labor. Going to different nurseries and even looking for beautiful flowers is a whole moment in itself. You know, I love to do that. So yeah, let's have a final look at my 5-minute tidy, 20 minutes, of my kitchen porch. It looks so pretty. I'm gonna sit outside and enjoy a glass of water from up north and just enjoy the evening. I'll see you next time.